If there was any question whether Please Don't Destroy would continue after Saturday Night Live, fans have their answer. SNL's former in-house sketch troupe marked Halloween by reuniting for their first non-SNL short in nearly a year, this time produced in partnership with Cash App. The short, posted to the group's Instagram, finds the trio in their familiar apartment setting, prepping for a Halloween party. Ben Marshall, dressed as a nondescript basketball player, and Martin Herlihy, wearing a banana on his head, await John Higgins' return from a $500 grocery run, only for him to show up in a full-fledged Family Guy costume, complete with chin prosthetics and zero groceries in sight. Did you spend all our Cash App pool money on a realistic Peter Griffin costume? Herlihy asks. I love Family Man, Higgins insists. Classic PDD banter follows as the group realizes their fridge holds nothing but water and soy sauce packets, leading Higgins to claim that bring-your-own-dumpling parties are totally a thing. As the short goes on, Higgins only gets sweatier beneath the prosthetics. Those prosthetics, it turns out, came courtesy of Louis Zakarian, SNL's longtime head of makeup, lending the sketch a touch of the show's trademark craftsmanship. The group's last filmed short, outside of Saturday Night Live, came last December as branded content for Dunkin'. After 4 years creating content for SNL, fans were surprised to learn the trio would be splitting up for season 51. Herlihy remains on the writing staff. Marshall has joined the cast as a featured player, and Higgins has departed the show entirely. During the Portland stop of their live tour, Higgins reassured fans that the group would go on. It's PDD forever, baby. Since the shakeup at SNL, Marshall has logged solid screen time as a featured player, and Herlihy contributed his first solo short to the show. In a Halloween-themed sketch produced with Cash App, the comedy group reassures fans they're still in business, blending their signature apartment humor with a dose of high-end Family Guy prosthetics. New York. The question has lingered in the minds of Saturday Night Live fans since the show's 50th season finale last spring. What would become of Please Don't Destroy? The beloved in-house sketch trio, known for their viral digital shorts and laid-back, friend-centric comedy, seemed to be at a crossroads. But this Halloween, Ben Marshall, John Higgins, and Martin Herlihy delivered their answer not from Studio 8H, but from their familiar apartment setting, proving that while their relationship with SNL has changed, the PDD brand is very much alive and well, marking their first non-SNL short in nearly a year. The group reunited for a Halloween sketch produced in partnership with Cash App, promptly posting it to their Instagram to the delight of their followers. The short serves as both a return to form and a statement of intent, demonstrating that the core of their comedy can thrive beyond the confines of the legendary NBC show. The premise is classic PDD, a low-stakes scenario spiraling into absurdity due to one member's inexplicable priorities. The video finds the trio prepping for a Halloween party. Ben Marshall, ever the straight man, is dressed as a nondescript basketball player. Martin Herlihy, embracing the group's penchant for low-effort costumes, has simply perched a banana on his head. They are awaiting the return of John Higgins, who has been dispatched on a crucial $500 grocery run funded by their shared Cash App pool. The door opens, and the narrative derails. Higgins enters not with bags of snacks and drinks, but in a stunningly detailed, full-bodied Peter Griffin from Family Guy costume, complete with prominent chin prosthetics, a blue shirt, and a red tie. The groceries are nowhere to be seen. Did you spend all our Cash App pool money on a realistic Peter Griffin costume? Herlihy asks, his voice a perfect blend of disbelief and resignation. I love Family Man, Higgins insists, deliberately botching the cartoon's title with a commitment that only deepens the comedic whole. What follows is the group's signature banter, a rhythm honed by years of friendship and collaboration. As they realize their refrigerator holds nothing to contribute to the party, containing only water and a collection of soy sauce packets, Higgins doubles down, earnestly claiming that bring-your-own-dumpling parties are totally a thing. The visual gag escalates as the short continues, with Higgins visibly suffering for his art, growing progressively sweatier and more uncomfortable beneath the heavy latex prosthetics. Those prosthetics, it turns out, are a mark of the short's high production value and a subtle nod to the group's SNL roots. The makeup was crafted by none other than Louis Zakarian, Saturday Night Live's longtime and legendary head of makeup. His involvement lends the independent short a touch of the show's trademark craftsmanship and suggests a continued, fluid relationship between the trio and their former professional home. The reunion is particularly significant given the seismic shift that occurred just before SNL's current 51st season. After 4 years as a defining voice of the show's digital era, creating some of its most shareable moments, the Please Don't Destroy dynamic was officially altered. To the surprise of many fans, the trio would not be returning as a single unit. Martin Herlihy remained on the show as a writer. Ben Marshall was promoted to the cast as a featured player. And John Higgins departed the show entirely. This separation led to understandable concern about the group's future. However, during a stop on their live tour in Portland, Higgins himself moved to quell any fears, proclaiming to the audience, "It's PDD forever. Baby." The new Halloween short is the first tangible proof of that promise since the SNL shakeup. Their last filmed short outside of Saturday Night Live was a branded content piece for Dunkin'. Last December, making this Cash App collaboration a key indicator of their post-SNL trajectory. The move towards branded content partnerships is a well-trodden path for successful SNL alumni, offering creative freedom and financial backing outside the network television system. Meanwhile, inside 30 Rockefeller Plaza, the new PDD era is also taking shape. Ben Marshall has been logging solid screen time as a featured player in the live sketches, proving his chops beyond the pre-taped format. Martin Herlihy has also made his mark, contributing his first solo-written short film to the show earlier this season, a poignant and funny piece about a son visiting his father. The Halloween short, therefore, is more than just a seasonal bit. It is a multifaceted signal to the industry and fans alike. It signals that Please Don't Destroy is a durable comedy brand capable of operating independently. It demonstrates that their unique chemistry is not dependent on their SNL writer's room status. And most importantly, it confirms that despite new individual ventures and the end of an era, the trio is committed to their original pact. The apartment setting may be a set, the budget may now come from an app, and the makeup may be applied off campus, but the spirit of three friends making each other laugh, and, in turn, making the internet laugh, remains gloriously and sweatily intact.